What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Figure It Out of the Basement's Black Series talk show. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And today we're going to be talking about how the Clones of the Republic subline has huge potential. We're going to discuss some ideas we have, some figures we would like to see, talk about maybe some do's and don'ts with this particular subline as well.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all stemming from the recent announcement, if you didn't see, of the Mace Windu and 187th Clone Battalion 2-pack, where it's a Clone Wars Mace Windu and the purple 187th Clone Trooper.
The Legends.
Yes.
Yes.
But with that brings a new subline dubbed Clones of the Republic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so hit like, subscribe if you are new. We are always talking about the Black Series here on the channel. And before we get into what we would like to see, what figures we would love to see, I just want to say that this video is framed from, we only have this Mace Windu 2-pack to go off of.
Right.
They kind of set the precedent, right there. So some of these picks are going to be in line with that. But I also wanted to say a few things directly to Hasbro. Hasbro, utilize the 2023 Clone Trooper upgraded body. You have it, so use it. It's really as simple as that. I want all the upgrades. I want the larger shoulder pads on the O-ring system. I want the loose torso overlay, the fixed knee pads, the floating knee pads, bicep swivel, the better helmet, everything. Just use the 2023 body if you have it.
I also hope they don't just limit this to 2-packs as well. Let's make sure that this is a full line, single figures, maybe deluxe figures.
4-packs, multi-packs.
Right, since apparently those are coming back.
Absolutely. Hasbro, don't get it in your head that you can just do 2-packs. I know it's only the one thing that's been revealed, which we're both really hyped about.
Right.
But just seeing the one, I'm already getting it in my head. I'm like, Hasbro, don't get it in your head that you only have to do 2-packs. Also, don't think that you have to put a Jedi in every pack. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk a little bit about including Jedi with the clone or other named characters and how, if you want an army build, it means you're getting multiples of a named character. I kind of go back and forth on my opinions about that because I was fine with the Mace pack.
Mm-hmm.
But don't think you have to do a named character with a grunt. You could just do 2 grunts. And they pipelined a regular Phase 2 grunt with a B1 battle droid. So we also have some conflicting factions. That could be a cool idea as well.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, don't limit it to just Clones of the Republic. I really hope they expand on this and give us Troopers of the Empire, Clankers of the CIS, Freedom Fighters of the Rebellion, Nate. I really hope they kind of expand this troop builder idea, this Legion line, if you will. For the sake of this video, we'll only be talking about clones, though, so just a little side note to Hasbro. Expand this idea to other eras and factions and organizations.
So now let's talk some clones and Jedi that we would like to see, because here on the channel we love a good wish list, but we also like sneaking them in.
True.
It's a secret wish list video.
Very true.
So we've got a few picks of clones and Jedi that we would like to see, and let's just jump into it, Justin. Rancor Battalion 4-pack.
Yes, specifically a 4-pack, because ARC Trooper Hammer is a commonly forgotten ARC Trooper of the Defense of Kamino, or Battle for Kamino arc of the Clone Wars, but this also, of course, includes Colt, Havoc, and Blitz.
Yes.
But we want Hammer as well, because why not get all 4? TVC has 3 out of 4 of these. They just never did Hammer, but to be fair, in all the promotional images, it's always the 3 together. I think it might have been that way in the episodes as well. It's just the 3 working together. But specifically with the ARC Troopers, and I like that we're starting this list with the ARC Troopers, Hasbro, all those modifications and upgrades that you did to the 2020 clone body, now on the 2023 upgraded sculpt, apply all of that to the ARC Trooper sculpt as well. The O-ring with the larger shoulder pads, the torso, the floating knee pads, everything. Bicep swivel. Like Arc Commander Colt would be so cool. That's the one that Ventress gives the kiss.
Yes.
Kiss of death.
Right.
Repaints, and I buy them in a 4-pack. And it's like, I feel like people get the idea that multi-packs have to be army builders. I don't agree. There are some that are army builders, but there are some that are just multi-packs.
Yeah.
And this would be like a one and done 4-pack.
Exactly. I think it would also be really cool to see Captain Vaughn with a 332nd on the 2023
upgrades.
See the little upgrades. Now the 332nd was pretty tough to get because it was a Walmart exclusive figure, so it would be a great opportunity to get that out again on a superior version and give us Captain Vaughn, give us the slightly different retooled helmet.
Right, yeah. And we're kind of I tried to give a good spread. I tried to give a good spread in here because I know Vaughn is a named character.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we don't have Vaughn. So it's a character that doesn't exist. So since it's something that doesn't exist, I feel like that's just why I'm fine with it being in a 2-pack, especially if we get one of his grunt troopers as well. I know people would want more than one 332nd, but that's also why we said earlier in this video, Hasbro, it's okay to do these as single releases, as really all of these.
Right.
Like, honestly, 100% of these are just fine to do as a single release. Because every time they do a 2-pack, it's like, there's always something controversial about it. But this would be such a great pick nonetheless, because, like you said, the 332nd was Walmart exclusive, near impossible to get, and it'd be nice to get that on the new BOP. Speaking of including named characters in 2-packs, Commander Gree and a 41st Elite Scout. Now, hear us out.
Really, Justin? Commander Gree?
We were thinking Luminara Unduli and a 41st Elite Scout, but I changed my mind because Luminara Unduli would be a new sculpt, and it's like, entirely new sculpt, stick that in mainline. It just makes more sense for a new Jedi, like a new Jedi from the ground up, to be in mainline. Just make that available in a mainline wave. Commander Gree would be a very welcome addition on the 2023, not holding his binoculars like this.
Yeah. Cue the people who force their Gree to like hold it right up against his head and say, it's not that bad, bro. But yeah, I feel like we're really at the point now where I want to replace all the commanders.
I want to replace all the old clone bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. And Gree would be a great place to start, especially with how, paint technologies have changed. I'm sure they could do an even better job with the details. Maybe give him some more mud on the lower legs, make it look a little bit better.
I mean, it is paint.
Yeah.
And Hasbro kind of struggles with paint, but I don't know, the photoreal applicator. Why don't they bring back that, like, textured mud thing?
Yeah, where did that go?
We're still waiting on an answer. Where did that go?
And we also love that Elite Scout. That's an all-timer. That's like a childhood classic. One of my favorite toys growing up was that on the little speeder bike.
Oh, okay. All right. When it comes to clones, it's just like we turn into clone, like camo.
100%.
Camouflage.
Yeah.
Green visor.
I like it. It's slightly different.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%. It's super nostalgic. The Battle of Kashyyyk. And between that and one other figure that surprisingly isn't on this list, but we will beg you the question a little later in this video, it's like clones that are very sorely missing. So Luminara Unduli, that's going to be a new sculpt, so stick that in mainline. I know Gree is a named character, but I feel like having 2 Grees isn't the biggest deal in the world.
Nah.
Could sell it.
I feel like it's been long enough.
Continuing on with our third pick here on the list, we have Commander Bakara and the Galactic Marine. 2 clones that have never been done.
Surprisingly.
Yes.
I mean, when we get into, the clones they have and have not done, in the line itself, you can definitely see that they exclude a lot of the ones that have, the little extra bits, the straps, the pouches, the, different helmet, because Bakar's got a unique helmet.
True.
And then the Galactic Marine also has a unique helmet as well. So they fall into that category of, they're like, well, we can't just repaint it. So we're pretty much never going to do these, but it would be great to see both of them. Highly desirable, and would also go with a certain upcoming Ki-Adi Mundi figure.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to put Ki-Adi with the Galactic Marine.
Yeah.
Because again, we're looking at the standards that they set with the Mace and the Clone 2-pack. So I can't stress that enough. That's kind of like the lens we're looking at this from for a wish list. But it just wouldn't make sense to include Ki-Adi Mundi. He's literally getting a single release, so you might as well kill two birds with one stone and get two clones that have never been done in the line before, regardless of one being a named character.
Right.
It's like, I'll take these any way I can get. I need more prequel era representation. I will take it anyway. Single, 2-pack, 4-pack, whatever.
And for our final pick, I feel like this one could almost be an out-of-the-basement guarantee that it could really happen. And for the last one, we're going to go with Plo Koon and a Wolfpack Trooper.
This would be in the same exact vein as the Mace Windu and 187th 2-pack. It is literally a one-for-one copy. Plo Koon, give him the Clone Wars armor from the 3D animated series, and then do a repaint of the Phase 2 body.
Which, small side note, for me personally, if they want to do that for all the Jedi, they just replace the lower arm with the clone arm, they'll get me. Yeah. And I'll be, Kit Fisto, get him again.
Right.
Oh, yeah, Luke.
Yeah, Kit Fisto, I don't think he has like an official Legion of Clones.
No, he doesn't, but, maybe they just do the shirtless look.
Hey.
And then do the aquatic clone.
Yeah,
you know?
No, but Plo Koon with a Wolfpack Grunt, because we have Wolf already in the line, and when it comes to this specific instance, I'm like, well, we never had the Grunt in the line, so you might as well get something that doesn't exist versus upgrading something that previously exists, which is the Commander Wolf. I think it's slightly more important to get the Grunt because we never had the Grunt.
Absolutely. And Plo Koon could also use a re-release because the figure itself has begun to rise in the aftermarket, so why not also
Red and black box
give people another chance to get, a fan favorite Jedi, and it'll be in a little updated Clone Wars look, so people like you and I will also double dip and buy it, just like they got us with Mace Windu.
Again, the reason why we're doing this wish list is because of the Mace and 187th. Hasbro, you can do all this stuff as a single release. We don't have to force people into maybe buying a figure that they really weren't into, or they just want it for this figure, or how am I going to army build this one? It's stuck in a pack with that. You can just as easily do these as a single release, and they won't be as controversial. That being said, I'm going to buy them all because I'm a shill and I just want to consume as much Hasbro. I wonder if they made a beer.
The Hasbro.
I just want to consume all Hasbro product because I love everything they do, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm like a little gerbil on the feeder. I'm pressing the pellet button and give me another figgy.
I mean, when it comes to clones, we are definitely the mice in the feeder bar hitting it. Give me another clone. Give me another one. I want a blue one. I want a yellow one. I want a red one. I want a green one.
Absolutely.
I want a silver one. I want a gray one.
And because of that, the cloner obsession, I want to ask the community a question, and I want you guys all to comment down below with your answer. Obviously, we shouldn't have to pick one or the other, but this is a wish list. It's a wish list. You gotta zero in on what you truly want.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want it all. I want every single damn thing clone related.
This list could be endless.
It very well could be, but I wanted to beg the question. If they did a 2/12 pack, would you want the new 212th Airborne Trooper, a never-before-done Black Series figure? Would you want that packed in with a newly tooled Obi-Wan Kenobi? Or would you want it packed in with a 212th Grunt Trooper on the 2023 upgraded body to make this a true army building 2-pack? If you pack Obi-Wan in there, it's not an army builder pack. You're going to buy a bunch and you're just going to have a bunch of Obis. So do you want that, or do you want it packed in with just a regular 212th to make it a true army builder? Comment down below.
And that's all we have for you on this week's episode of Figure It Out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about the Black Series here on the channel. And of course, as a reminder, you could have been watching this video early if you are in a position to help support the channel at the Basement Battalion level. There is a link for the channel memberships in the description of this video. Check that out. And also join our Discord. That one is free, and it's a great way to get connected with the community. And there are a lot of positive, like-minded collectors over there. Big shout out and special thank you to all of our current channel members, though. Your continued support is truly appreciated. And thank you to everyone else out there for watching. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we will see you all next time on Out of the Basement.